He died. He died.
Now you may look at this and think,
What is this? This is looking good. What are you thinking?
just looking around, basking in the glory of what we've done so far.
I'd made my mind up and now I don't know. Starting to look like a house, Benny.
Yeah, it is. Welcome back to our magical Merlin van build. So today I'm making a bench. It's going to be one of the seats for our dinette. So I'm going to start cutting the battens. I've got some measurements. I've kind of penciled it out on the floor here, and yeah, I'm going to start cutting and start piecing it together. We're really hoping that now we've done some of the bigger jobs that are really time consuming because it is such a large van. Now we're doing smaller jobs with the woodwork. We're hoping we're going to be getting a little bit more progress, but that's all touch wood and we'll see how it goes. Emily's nipped out to do some errands and also get some wood for the frame for our window there. So she'll be calling me soon to tell me what options we have. We got here pretty early and it was rather cold still, so that's why I'm in sort of thicker clothing, but now it's warming up. I think it's about time I got changed for the day. Okay, let's go. So I've cut all the batten lengths for this first sofa seat for our dinette. Alright, so this is the general shape of what we're looking at. These are the pieces I can put into place that will stay up, just to give me an idea of what it's going to look like. It's going to have one 45-degree edge to it, and that's just to give us a little bit more space as we enter the van so that we don't catch our feet on things. We're going to do a similar thing on the wood burner side as well. I think just give it a little 45-degree there just to give us a few more centimetres so you really feel like you can walk in with ease without having to like squeeze yourself past the wood burner and the dinette sofa there.
Hello?
You're back!
What is this? This is looking good.
This is your new sofa.
Yay!
Yeah, so I've made a few adjustments and put glue on all the joints. I'm going to put some angled pieces across as well.
Nice.
But yeah, this is it upright. So yeah, it's looking great. I'm very happy. I've got some metal brackets.
Oh, so
Already.
good.
It's already pretty good.
Loads of storage in there.
Yeah, just want it to be super solid so we can leap onto it.
Nice.
In moments of joy.
I went to Wickes this morning and picked up the wood for the window frames, so we're going to be able to do that at some point this week. That's so much storage, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so we might put a door on the front and have it so the lid comes off as well, so we can get to whatever's inside, whichever way we need to.
Perfect.
Yeah, we've got a lot of wood here now, and there's lots of making to be done.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be helping you today because I need to go and edit a video.
Yeah. Alright, well that is the frame for this bench done for now. I've reinforced it, I've put a diagonal bracing piece on it, and I've put loads of brackets on it, so it's feeling solid.
Well, the van build is going slow and steady, but there are some of the bigger jobs like the gas, the electric, the plumbing that we're feeling a little bit intimidated about right now. So I think we're gonna probably call in some help for those things. But I just wanted to take a moment to talk about this week's partner, Wild. As you may know, we have been using Wild deodorant for over a year now, and we absolutely love it. We love that they're packed with natural ingredients, they're free from those nasty parabens and aluminium salts, they're cruelty-free, they are vegan, and we're really impressed that they keep us fresh all day long with their 24-hour protection, even with our pretty hectic and manic active lifestyles. So Wild use reusable cases, so you just buy one and then that is it. The refills come in loads of wonderful different scents, including scents that work for men too. So all you have to do is you take the bottom off, you get your refill. By the way, once you've used your refills up, these parts are actually compostable, which is really cool too. You just pop it on there, Put the main body back on like that, really easy. And then you just wind the bottom up and then it's ready to go and you've got amazing, wonderful smelling deodorant. So I'm loving Wild's new Emma Bridgewater polka dot case, and that goes really well with their new scent, Summer Breeze. Summer Breeze scent is fresh, it's light, it is summery. It's got scent notes of freesia, water lily, deep ocean musk. Just imagine like a summer's day and that lovely summer breeze going over your face. It's really uplifting. And if you want to give Wild a go, if you head over to the link in the description or click the QR code on screen and use our code Ben and Emily, you can get 20% off across their entire store. Definitely go check them out. We highly recommend them. They also do body wash, lip balm, and other things as well. So you can use that 20% discount on anything. But just to let you know, that code is only valid for a limited time, so go check that out soon. Thank you so much, Wild, for keeping us smelling so good and for partnering with us on this video. It's time to frame the windows. So the issue is, obviously, the van wall slopes very, very slightly out towards the top. So if we were to put a window frame on straight like this, it would mean that it's going to stick out further at the bottom than it is at the top. So we need to like take some off this frame so that it sits flat to this frame. Does that make sense?
Okay, I think I've marked it, so I'm going to cut it now. I'm just going to take a bit off the back.
Okay.
So I've made the frame for this window. Here it is. And yes, it has that slight change of depth on it, if you can see that. So it does fit in really nicely. I want to do a bit more work on it before we put it in place. We're going to use the router on it to round off some of the edges and to give it more of a nice finish. I need to cut the tongue and groove slat around it to that side. I did have a go, but I got it wrong. That's here, and I actually cut it just a few millimeters wrong, and because I want to do a really nice job, I'm going to do it again. I've marked on how I can correct it, and I'll do that tomorrow because, yeah, just go sit down for a bit. So I'll see you tomorrow. Hey there, good morning. So I've been doing some more woodwork, working more on the cladding and the frame. I've corrected my mistake. We've got a few more ideas, so I'm going to show you what I'm up to and what's going to be happening next. But first, a refreshing drink. Oh, there's a spider on it. Okay, so as you can see, I've done some more cladding up the wall here, and we've got our frame. I've just sort of placed it in position. It's not in yet, because we are planning to use a router on it to smooth off the edges and also to stain it, and we don't have the stain that we want for that yet. But it's in position, it's in really snug. I'm super happy with the cuts I did for that. And I've gone up the wall here. These aren't in position either yet, they're still bending out. But as you can see, it's set to look pretty nice and tidy. I'm going to do one last piece right across the top here, as far as I can take it, and then I've just got these little ones down the side to do, and then that'll be the work for that for now. Okay, so that's the top bit. It looks like I'm about 0.5 millimetre too short on this bit that I did, so I'll take it back outside and do it again. Yes, it fits, it's in. That's fitting in really nicely. So there are quite a few awkward bits to deal with here, including there's a ridge of metal here, but I think what we're going to do is put a shelf in all the way along. So I think I'm going to have a little break now, and then later on, when we've got the stain, we can have a go at that, and we can do this last thin strip of tongue and groove just here. Okay, I know I said I was going to have a break, but I couldn't resist. I went on and just finished these last bits here. So yeah, I've just finished this strip here down the side. Some of the packs of these cladding were slightly different, so they finish at a different point, but we're not too worried about this very edge corner because we're going to be adding more to it and probably putting piece of edging wood down it just to finish it off and tidy it up that little bit. But I think the overall impression is it's wonderful. I'm very happy. Here we go. Yes. Woo! Actually, I should probably tell Emily what I've done. She'd probably like to see it. What do you think? She's editing the video, so I'll just go let her know. Hey, Emily! Come and have a look!
That's right, I'm half in pyjamas because I'm editing a video. Oh my goodness, look at this! Benny! Oh, the picture frame. I mean the window frame. Oh my goodness, that's so great. Oh, amazing. Yes.
There's the bench seat there in the making.
Amazing. Oh, it's such a good depth, isn't it? That's going to be nice and comfy.
Bit lower
with cushions. And so we had quite a few comments saying we should cut this down to the floor because it's a trip hazard. It's never going to be a trip hazard because our bench was always going to be here.
Yeah, we did it like that because
we knew that the soft bit, what's it called? The cushions.
Those soft bits.
Those soft bits that you sit on are going to come to like here. So it's never going to be a trip hazard. I need to go and pick up a new drill today because our old faithful, who still hasn't been buried,
no.
We haven't sang a song for him.
No, the ritual hasn't commenced.
He died. He died. Yeah. Poor guy.
No, we'll recycle him thoroughly.
How many vans has that built? That's built, the van that I was building when I first met you, Rambler, loads and loads of DIY in Roisin, the big narrowboat, and then a bit of this build, and then generally just like 6 years of use. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Can't really complain.
I mean, basically, I've spent more time with that than I have with you.
What?
Either we'll recycle it thoroughly, or we'll just throw it at the moon as hard as we can, and hopefully it'll enter the outer atmosphere and just go into space.
Hello, it is another very sunny day here at the build camp. We had yesterday off and went for some really nice walks and had some nice food and stuff. But before that, Benny spent a couple of days on his own in the van while I was editing the video. But I am back in the van today. We put our video out yesterday, our last video out yesterday, and we had a lot of comments about the whitewash or what to do regarding the ceiling. And I think we are going to go with the very, very light whitewash. So that is what I'm going to do today. And I think Benny is doing more on the bed. I know we keep saying we're doing the bed. But then other things come up and we just haven't really started on it yet. So we've just got like the very basic frame. We're actually going to a little festival next weekend and we're supposed to be going in Ronnie, but there's a chance we might go in Merlin. We need to take him to Base Van to get a couple of things done there, and the festival's actually really near to Base Van, so we might end up doing that. Let's go. Let's get out. It is actually really cold today though, even though it's sunny, but at least it is sunny. Hello.
Hi.
Are you still in your pyjama bottoms?
I am, yes. Just opening it up in here, opening the doors.
What are you thinking?
Just looking around, basking in the glory of what we've done so far.
No, that's good. Well, I'm gonna take all of these blooming things back off now and start painting the ceiling, I think.
Yeah, okay.
I think Team Light Whitewash has won.
Well, let's see how that goes.
Although now I'm in here, I'm having doubts.
Don't say that.
Oh, what do you think? It is really light, isn't it?
What do you mean?
The wood is really light.
Yeah. What is that bad then?
No, it's good.
Do you mean you don't want to paint it white because it's light already?
Yeah.
You're thinking of varnishing it instead?
Maybe.
Varnish will look good. It'll look good both ways.
I've totally made my mind up on the whitewash, and now I've come in here, I'm just like, it actually looks really nice, doesn't it? Someone in the comments did point out that it isn't that like really orangey yellow pine. It's more like a Scandinavian white look.
Yeah.
And
pale wood.
I'd made my mind up and now I don't know. Give me 5 minutes and I will make my mind up with Benny. Benny does have a say.
Hope so.
So you're now thinking we should just varnish it?
I like the idea of varnish. I think that the colour of the wood as it is really nice. I know the varnish will very slightly change it, but it won't change it that much. I'm conscious that all of these ceiling light fittings are already white. I think it's going to look incredibly white. And although I'm not too worried about that because I know that we can counter it with different colours as we continue the van build, I don't know. I like the look of it like this.
I think that maybe we're going to go with varnish then. Just a clear varnish. Keep it. It is very light wood.
It's going to look good both ways, so it's just personal preference really.
Let's keep it woody. Yeah. All right then. Okay, so I'm varnishing the ceiling now.
So whilst Emily's doing the varnishing, I'm going to router the edges of the frame that I started. And on this wood I've done some experimental pieces to see how we want it to look. So the idea is to just create a soft edge and to just tidy up the look of the frame a little bit, and then it's going to get stained and then it will be ready.
Okay, I'm about to varnish the roof ceiling, but I've only got tiny paintbrushes, so I'm going to try taping them together. Yet again, I am not driving an hour round trip just for some paintbrushes. I bought loads, but I think we must have, I don't know what happened to them. Great, now I have one big brush.
Alright, so that is the frame routed. All the edges have been taken back nicely. Yeah, it's quite fun using that router. Quite a fun tool, makes a fun sound.
So next we are going to have a go with this stain. I got medium oak. This is for the window frames that Benny's just been routering. Right? Okay. Interesting technique.
Okay, let's try the one that we bought the other day, dark oak.
I'm not convinced.
No, it's a bit... what's the word? It's...
wishy-washy?
Yeah, it's neither here nor there. Right, let's try this one. This one's really...
Wait a minute, you're using the same brush, doing this around the awning.
Yeah, just like... just straight away.
Why does it look the same?
It's not. Well, it's a similar... It's probably just like slightly deeper pigment of the same thing, isn't it? It's not though, because look at it. Instantly.
Yeah, this is like warmer.
I prefer that, definitely.
So do I. It's like a warmer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's £14 down the pan.
We'll use it for something, I'm sure. Because it's such new white wood, it needs quite a lot on it, but pallet wood often.
It's just a nicer brown, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like almost like just washed out. I think this wood is so pale it needs the darker, doesn't it?
Yeah. Should we hold it up on the wall? Turn it over.
I think it needs dark. It needs the dark. It's too washed out.
Turn it over again.
Okay, yeah, we'll go for the dark one. I'll get that stained up. Then I'll find the clear beeswax we've got and wax it with that.
Yeah.
Then I'll reattach it. And then we need to figure out how we're going to glue it in.
I think we'll just use that.
Use the really strong glue stuff, yeah.
Well, I've done
exciting.
about a third of the ceiling. This is taking so long.
Yeah, it just takes a long time, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks better though.
If you're wondering, folks, it is a satin finish varnish. I think it's the right choice.
Yeah. So we've got the stain on. I'm going to let that dry and come back in 10 minutes or something to see how it's looking. It's drying very quick in this sun. Okay,
so for all of you on Team Whitewash, here's your fix. This needs to have white on it, I think. I'm just going in. I'm being brave. Probably should have taped this window off.
These have had a chance to dry. I've sanded them, so they're super smooth now, and it's also taken off again a little bit of the stain, which has given it a worn look, which we're actually really into. So now that that's happened, I'm going to wax them all with some clear beeswax, and then I'm probably going to reattach the frame back together. Emily's whitewashed the walls surrounding where the frame's going to go in, so hopefully we're going to be getting close to the point where we can install this frame and get on with the next job. Okay, and we have a finished frame. So happy with this. I can't wait to get it installed. It looks like it's from some antique store or something. I can't believe it. Alright, here we are back at the build site again today. So I'm going to be cutting the slats for the bed, and I'm also going to be finishing off the cladding round the window up to the ceiling, you know, the cladding that I already started the other day. So just getting the tools together, getting the wood together, and I'm going to start doing some cutting. Now you may look at this and think, have you been to the Mice's Fair?
The what?
The Fair of the Mouse? And got yourself a little candy floss stick? No, that just happened in the van. I screwed in at the wrong place into insulation and I can't get it off. I think it's melted to the drill bit, and I had to pull the wood up back and then pull it through from the other side.
Good morning. So yesterday we were very much into what we were doing and forgot to film sort of the finished product of the wall. So Benny has done an amazing job of that wall that's going to be where the dinette is. We whitewashed the wall, as you saw, and Benny stained the window frame, and that is all in now. And yes, so happy with it. Loving the whitewash and the dark frame sort of contrast. Another thing that I started yesterday was more of the bed. As you can see, now it is solid. So I cut the legs and put those in ready. Benny has cut all of the slats ready for the bed, and we've routed the edges and sanded them so they are ready to go on. So I'm gonna put those on now, and we just really need to do a lot of figuring out. We need to figure out exactly where our water heater is going to be going, where our diesel heater is going to go, all of those fun bits. There's a lot of things to take into consideration, so it's kind of bending our brain a bit at the moment, because this is the sort of stuff we've never done before. I've put a diesel heater in a van once and it was a very simple setup, but this is going to be way more complicated because we want ducting going to a few different places in the van. One place is going to be the bathroom, because we would like it to be nice and warm in there. We obviously want it to go into the main living area, and we want it to go into the bedroom. So yeah, lots to figure out. For now I'm going to get these slats on the bed. Benny's going to get the cladding up on the last bit of that wall, and we'll see what happens after that. So I've just realised that we've not actually really tested the width of the van for the length of a bed. So Benny, you wanna get on the bed?
Yes, I really do. Looks really comfy.
Oh my god, I hope it's long enough. How is it?
Yeah, it's much better than the other one.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just over 6 foot. Well, it's probably about exactly 6 foot.
It's exactly your length.
That's great. Oh, it's definitely better. No doubt
Yay!
about it.
And I guess you won't have your boots on in bed, so.
Yeah, it's a fantastic bed.
So now we've got the sort of basic bed made. Benny has started making this beautiful box, which is going to be the other side of our dinette seating. Like a single seat, and there's going to be a table in the middle, and then the double seat at that end. And that can all fold down into a bed, or like a big comfy sofa.
That's right. Yeah, so get the box done, and then we're going to put a slide out feature on it afterwards, but that can be made after the basic frame has been constructed.
I forgot we were doing that, yeah, so this can slide out a little bit just to extend it for, I guess, if we've got more guests coming around for all those dinner parties that we're going to be throwing. Next thing to look at while Benny's doing that, I'm just going to have a quick look at the shower base. So that's going to go there. So the door to the bathroom is going to be here, so we're going to have to like step into the shower tray to be able to use the toilet. Starting to look like a house, Benny.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, we've just realised that because it is going to be a sliding chair, it needs to be a little bit shorter than the other one. Okay, take 2. So this is our replacement for the drill who died. Okay, it is the next day, and this morning I am going to attempt to make this little pull-out, slide-out bench while Benny starts on the shower cubicle. Okay, so I have cut all my planks. I used the same planks that we used for the bed, but I cut them in half. I've cut them all to size. I've used the router to sort the edges out and then sanded them all. And I've made a frame for the front as well that will be the leg that slides out. Okay, I've made it. Okay, there you go. It slides. Yay! It's a bit difficult to do because obviously it's not screwed down yet. It's a completely loose thing, but yeah, really happy with that. So that's going to be a good sized bench for 2 people. Yeah, amazing. Hey everybody, it is the next day. Benny is back.
I'm back. Hello. Yeah, this is great. Yeah, you've done a beautiful job of it.
That is it for this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. I feel like it is getting somewhere a little bit now.
Yeah, we're making progress.
Yeah, but you know, we're not really used to filming DIY videos, and there's obviously quite a lot of them because this is such a big van build. So I am so itching to get away and go travelling and film some things that aren't just building. So yeah, sorry if it's getting a little bit tedious with these van build videos, but yeah, that is what is happening at the moment, obviously.
Yeah, yes it is.
I think the biggest hurdles for us, well, especially for me, is stuff like the gas, the electrics and the plumbing.
Yeah.
Mainly the plumbing.
Yeah, the plumbing's, that was hard last time, wasn't it?
Yeah. Next week you will see Benny starting to build this. There was a bit of an overlap with the videos this time. And also we are going to be heading to a little festival in Derbyshire, in Merlin. So
we're taking him out.
We're taking him out! We're going in a half-built van.
Yeah.
Mainly because there's a little bit of an issue with the back door lock. So we're going back to base van, and the guys there are going to sort that out for us, which is awesome. And yeah, there's just like, it just makes sense to go in this van rather than in Ronnie, just so we can get that sorted and to give Merlin a good run, basically, because he's been sat here for a little bit now, hasn't he?
Yeah, get those wheels turning.
And you've never been for a drive in him?
No, I'm excited to see how he drives.
Thank you so much for watching, guys.
Thanks everyone.
Really hope you're enjoying these videos, and we will see you next week. We have a video next week and the week after. And don't forget, if you want to try Wild Out, we've put the link in the description. We absolutely love their products. Definitely recommend them. Go check them out. All right, see you guys.
Goodbye.
Thanks, bye.